In the heart of the Arabian desert, a special breed of horse runs wild. During the centuries before oil, the toughness of the Arab horse made Bedou life possible. Sheikh Zayed wants to restore the Arab horse to its original home. At his stables in Abu Dhabi, he breeds Arab horses. The desert qualities of stamina, courage, and loyalty make them ideal for racing over vast distances. Sheikh Zayed keeps a herd of camels so he can feed his breeding mares fresh camel's milk and dates, for centuries the staple food for desert nomads and their horses. Every evening, the mares rush in from the desert for their traditional meal. Sheikh Zayed wants his horses to live in the old way, to preserve their characteristics of toughness and loyalty. Horse magician Ali Al-Amri can turn even the most difficult horse into a friend. One of his best friends is his horse Saturn.
I born in the desert, and it reminds me when I'm running with my horse, let loose, no fencing, nothing. I really enjoy it and remind me of my old days when I was young. The man changed the horse. The horse made to not stay in boxes, made to be free and run. 95% of horses I've seen, they don't know they have legs. And always they're in boxes or in little paddocks and leading them. In the wild, the horse from first day, he'll choose where to put his foot. If it's a rock here or a hole, he'll know where to put his foot. He's careful. He knows he has legs. He thinks I'm his friend, not just a man. I'm like, I understand his language. And that's why I keep his eye always with me, and he wants to be with me. If I run, he'll run. If I stop, he stops. If I sit down, he'll wait for me there.
Horses and riders will have to be fit enough to ride nearly 80 miles through the desert. Endurance racing is a demanding test of a rider's understanding of his horse. Once they trust the rider, Arab horses are so loyal they will ride to the death if allowed to. The jockey must know his horse well enough to sense when it's time to stop. Ali ends the day in the traditional way. As evening comes, it's time for stories and singing. Ali's 4-year-old son, Sultan, joins them. Ali grew up in the desert where his father trained camels. Now, Ali trains horses in the same way. The desert is home to Ali, where he can relax with Satam, his great friend. Today, a horse called Lionheart needs Ali's help. He is entered for the qualifier, but his jockey finds him hard to control.
He's a very nervous horse, that horse. He doesn't listen much to his rider. If he wants to go left, he just go left. If the rider turns him right, he says, no, I'm going left. And what I'm doing with the horse is just to change what he thinks, to listen to me, what I think, to actually to get control in a nice way, and in the horse's language too.
Ali will teach Lionheart gently that he is boss, in a language a horse understands.
Okay, horse, we got a serious job here.
The bridle pushes on pressure points on Lionheart's head. It makes it uncomfortable to go backwards.
The catch rope, it's like the cowboys using it to catch a cattle and catch other horses with. Or is it like a wool bridle thing, like the old Indians, in American Indians, that old way? That thing, it's first thing to teach the horse to go forward, and they can't go backward, or they cannot run away with you, from you. If I want him to come to me, make him wait.
Ali senses his attitude is changing. but he's still not convinced who's boss. He needs Lionheart to trust him absolutely. Ali will convince Lionheart without hurting him at all by making him lie down.
If you watch a horse rolling down at the paddock or at the stable when he's lying down, he'll do the same thing. If you watch horses enough, you learn a lot from just their way, or how they, from every day what they're doing. You just learn. The reason you put him down, because he's always fighting you with his head. He's always, you're underneath him and he's above you. You put his head underneath him, there's no escape. See, I can be bigger than you. When I had him down, for about first 5 minutes, he's very nervous, but he didn't show it. If you see it, his neck and his muscles very tense. Stop it.
Like a child's game of King of the Castle, Ali puts himself above Lionheart. He never touches him with the whip, but makes as loud a noise as possible. He will only have to do this once.
I put them down and I stand on them. They are under me, not just ride on them, just make them lie down and stand there, and he cannot do anything, cannot get up, and they panic. Sounds like a gun. Okay? So, it's nothing will happen worse to a horse. That's what he thinks, what the horse thinks. Nothing worse will happen to him. You have to listen to me, like I'm the master, not you. Makes him think. And to make him lie down and walk on him and crack the whip, that's a very big thing for a horse to accept it. I'm making him brave. Brave and loyal. That's the right word. If I give you a car without a steering wheel or brakes, would you drive it? There's people doing that every day with horses. Because this horse, if he gets under pressure, if he's scared from something, he'll be alright to ride him around and stuff. But when he's scared about something, if he's under real pressure, he'll kill his rider. Because he'll just run off. Whoever got him, you can't even lead him to a stable. That's how spooky he is. He's very relaxed now. You can fire a gun on his head with a move.
Ali's methods are put to the test at the next training ride. If Lionheart behaves today, he will be ready to try to qualify. Lionheart is mounted easily. He has been changed forever. He has learned how to trust. Ali's different way is working with this horse, Melissa. He found him in America and bought him for a song because he was so dangerous. Ali worked his magic on him.
They say we're just waiting for the letter to put him down because he can kill someone very bad. He attacks people, which is true. He used to, He comes with the mouth like a crocodile when you come to the gate to his door.
Ali's years watching horses in the wild taught him how to talk to them in language they understand, body language. It works both ways. He can also tell how the horse feels.
Okay? He comes to me, he doesn't go away. Look, he doesn't go away. He stay here. Whatever I do, if I fire a gun, if I crack the whip, or do anything, he'll stay here. Because he wants to be with me. I'm home. I'm his friend. If I turn, he should turn. I go there, he should go, so he should follow me. If I turn left or the other way, he should go the other way. It's body language. It's the horse's language. This is the horse's language. It's the horse psychology, because you see horses in the wild, or you put horses in the paddocks, they'll kick each other, they fight each other, and after they can be friends. And this is the way, if you see me standing here, he's resting his head on my shoulder. That's what other horse will do in the paddock or with his friend. He'll put his head on the other horse's neck and they'll play. That's why always you see my horse standing here.
Real feeling for horses cannot be taught.
It's in you. It has to be in you.